Hey, it's Cherry, welcome back again. Another game, another day, more fun. This game is a fantastic example of terrible players in this game. Well, it's tier 3, 4, what do you expect? Anyway, the ship is the Vampire. It's myself and Danny, close call. And we're in the Vampire. It is a tier 4 match. It is on straight and we are bottom tier. Now, Vampire. Commonwealth ship, little tier 3 DD. What's nice about this is the single shot torpedoes. Not got a lot of them. Fast reload. Guns are pretty darn good. I would say at tier 3 it's possibly the equivalent of the old Minakaze or the Kamikaze at tier 5. So basically it is a Seal Clubber's dream. Unfortunately, no matter how well you Seal Club, there really isn't any way of accounting for, I won't say stupidity, because I actually looked up the stats on the players in this game and everyone's a new player. So unfortunately there's no compensating for newbies. Not noobs, newbies. So anyway, enjoy. I will carry on chatting partway through. Initial case is just to get forward and scout, basically. Concealment on this ship is very good at I think it's 5.7 kilometers spotting on it. Torpedoes are 6s, so you got a little bit of wiggle room. Just marking up the Wicks, who is not running any concealment. Obviously low tier, low skill captain, so that's the joy of running dedicated captains on British destroyers. I actually have this captain specifically spec'd for British destroyers. For this destroyer. I think it's an 11-point captain. Has concealment. That's the important one. With my British destroyers, which keep getting it confused, I do actually run a dedicated destroyer captain between the Gallant and the tier 3, whatever it is. So just getting some decent damage in on a couple of little ships. Got a Frient there, French cruiser. I always look at these French cruisers and think, my god, they're tall. The arcs on the Vampire are very similar to the American destroyers, so they are quite floaty arcs. Just get some more shells on, try and finish off that Frient. And first kill of the game. Looking at a pair of St. Louis. And that Wix is still lurking, albeit on low health. Vampire does definitely benefit from being closer. The smoke is very British, so it lasts a fair amount of time. That's why it's very easy to get this thing confused with the British destroyers, because it is ostensibly a British destroyer, albeit liveried up for the Australians. Well, we've got 5 ships and we've managed to push them back, so they're not pushing back, they're not pushing this way anymore, they're all kind of heading away from the battle with the exception of this Phoenix. Not the South Carolina, I think it's South Carolina or the Koenig, wherever that battleship is over there. He is, the Koachi, he is, I think, just being a little reticent about coming in. Managed to get myself spotted by planes. Never a clever idea. Now the Vampire does only have 3 torpedoes. They are single fire, but there is only 3 of them. So it's you have to be very careful how you use these. The reload's pretty good. It's off 50 seconds. The damage on them is very, very good for tier 3. See, now these other people have no problems with these commentaries. I really struggle with them because I never know what to say. I end up spending 15, 18 minutes talking complete and utter ball bags in the hope of not sounding ridiculous. And my temptation is just to stop talking now and just put some music on and let it rock and roll and then chat afterwards. In fact, I'm going to find a piece of music that will suit this battle, so I can't tell you what it's going to be because I'll do it in editing afterwards. So enjoy the battle. I may speed it up in places, and I will walk through the end when we've got some results. Just coming back to the back end of the game. Currently, scores are relatively even, but I think our carrier's having some real problems over there. The plan is to look after the carriers and then see what we can do. Hopefully the 2 remaining ships can actually hold out long enough for us to get rid of these carriers and get back and actually help them out. I assumed that our team was dealing with it quite well over there, but apparently it's not. The AP on this ship is very, very good. As you can see, 11 citadels so far, mostly on that Kuma, another one on that carrier. That is a Kraken. Doesn't mean a whole lot when you've got a battleship sitting in the enemy in our friendly cap. We still have barely a ship advantage. We had a ship advantage, we never lost our carrier. So now the enemy have a carrier, we do not, and our friendly Freant, is really going to struggle up against those cruisers over there. So I think we need to work on this carrier, get rid of this carrier as soon as possible. Switching to AP on the Langley. As you can see, the citadel area on the Langley is directly under the smokestacks at the back of the ship. Anywhere else, you're going to get overpens or pitiful penetration damage. Dodging the carrier strike and then get the shells back in again. Again, this AP at short range on soft skin targets is devastatingly good. Get the torpedoes out just in case it doesn't get finished off. If we can get rid of the second carrier, we've got a fighting chance. So that's a Kraken and a high caliber so far. High caliber for amount of damage dealt, currently at 94,000. Let's get this carrier finished off. The torpedo should finish the job that I've already fired out, but we may as well just keep firing for now. Racking up those citadels quite nicely. That's quite a few. In fact, that's an awful lot of citadels in one go. So we're currently sitting on 108,000 damage, 6 kills, 23 citadels, high caliber, devastating strike, and a Kraken. Sitting on 295 hit points, no smokes remaining, no speed boosts remaining, a St. Louis in our cap. This is not going to end well. In hindsight, lesson to be learnt here, don't assume that a stronger group of your own players can hold a flank. If you're going to try and carry a game, you've got to do it properly, in as much as you need to assume the worst, plan for the worst, and don't be disappointed. This is just a shame. And the enemy players are right, it is a done game. There's no way on this planet I can go in there, especially not with planes hovering around above. All that St. Louis has got to do is just keep weaving. 3 torpedoes are never going to do the job. You need a much better spread than that. One shell from the St. Louis is going to kill this. All I can try and do is hold out long enough to either get in the cap or get him destroyed with torps. But I don't think he's that stupid as to come that close. So this has been an enjoyable game. As I say, Vampire, it's a very cheap little tier 3 destroyer. A lot of fun. A huge amount of fun. Oh no, it wasn't. I think the Vampire was a gift ship, wasn't it? It was some sort of reward ship. Can't remember how we got the Vampire. But anyway, Vampire, if you've got one, play it. It's great fun. There's only one fantastic way of playing the Vampire as well, and that's to take 3 of them in a Vampire division, stick together as a wolf pack, and basically they are unstoppable. Anyway, that's my game in the Vampire. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please do a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you've got any observations, comments, complaints, gripes, gribs, whatever, then do so in the comments boxes. And also, if you do like my vids, I will be doing something slightly different in the near future. If you do like my videos, then please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.